Alright guys, so today I wanted to make a video about the responsibilities of actually being an entrepreneur. And I know for the past few days I've been talking about how to start a business and how to do all this stuff, but I want you guys to know this, right? If I teach you anything in this video or in this channel and you actually start a business and it's actually successful, I want to make sure that you guys succeed and keep succeeding, because a lot of businesses out there, they become so successful and then eventually like 10 years later, maybe in 4 years, maybe 1 year later, you see that they're going bankrupt. And this is an example, like for example, Payless, they were too late to adapt, and now they're going bankrupt, and now they're closing over 3,600 stores, and now over 18,000 people are unemployed. There's no jobs for them. You know what I mean? So what can you do as an entrepreneur to actually be responsible enough to actually create a business that is self-reliant and actually is always going forward and moving forward? And one of my favorite businesses actually are businesses that are like, for example, businesses that are like startup companies. Like, you know, like the energy in there is so vibrant, you know, it's so good, but it doesn't last forever, because most businesses, after they experience success, they usually go into this corporate mode, and when they go into corporate mode, you see people coming into work, but they're not really happy, and there's like this huge disconnect from like the customer and like the actual people that are making the products. And this is where people actually, well, not people, this is where businesses actually fail. And I want to talk about a few things, 3 things, like in most of my videos. I want to talk about the odds of you actually succeeding in being an entrepreneur. I want to talk about the disconnect you have to experience to actually be successful as an entrepreneur. And I also want to talk about the adaptability, right? And I'm going to use personal experience for everything, because that's actually how you know I know what I'm talking about, and I'm just not reading things off of research papers and a whole bunch of other things like everyone else on YouTube, right? Like, my main thing is this, right? So for odds, I know personally that for me to succeed in any of this stuff, like the odds are stacked against me. Like financial freedom for me, someone that's as young as me, like starting now, I have like high odds, because if I keep like doing and focusing on everything, I'm gonna succeed. But for the average person in America, around like, I think, what is it, like 78% of Americans are like on like around 78% of Americans are financially unstable. Like they're worried about their finances. Around 28% of Americans, I think, are like financially healthy, but that doesn't include people that are in debt. You know, that's not really financially healthy. And around less than 5%, or maybe even less than 10% of Americans have financial freedom. And the odds actually stuck against you. And if you're an entrepreneur and you take one of these businesses, you kind of got to be aware that the odds of you failing are stacked against you. Like, it might happen, but if you keep getting up, success is right around the corner, and that's why you can't stop. And now the second thing I want to talk about is the disconnect you have to experience from your own success to keep on being successful. Now, you probably know a lot of people out there that are successful in one thing, and they just become like so egotistic about it, and they're always like bragging about it, and they're always just worried about their success, and they don't actually worry about the next level to the business. Now, me, for example, right? I have a business like beyond YouTube, and I do that every single, like twice a week, even 3 times a week, and I know that I can't worry about the success of my experience, because what matters is the customers, you know, and that's all that really matters. And even for YouTube, right, I make a video every single day, right? If I keep doing this for the next year, that's 365 videos. And I know that I've made so far like 50 videos, even 40 videos. I don't know. I'm not keeping track, right? But I've made videos. Okay, some of them have gotten 3,000. Some of them have gotten even 4,000 views. But I can't worry about that, because every single time I make a video, even if it's successful, I have to worry about the next video. And this is the disconnect you have to experience. You have to disconnect yourself from your success, and you have to worry about what's next. And then the second thing you have to worry about is the people that are helping you. So my main focus is you guys. You know, you guys that are coming here and watching these videos, like, you are my main focus. And then also like the next video and making something that's actually better. But if I was worried about, oh my gosh, I made a video about this and I got like 4,000 views, oh my gosh, I'm only going to talk about this now, like, it doesn't make any sense, and nobody likes people that are like that. So I don't want to be like that. I don't think you should try to be like that. So if you're in a company and you're trying to succeed, or if you created a business, don't worry about like, oh my gosh, we're having success in this. Worry about the customer, worry about the experience. And one of my main thing is that when businesses go corporate, for example, I worked in New York Sports Club, right? And I'm not calling anybody out. I worked there for like a month, right? And everyone in that company, around like 99%, maybe even 99.99% of those people are unhealthy, right? So you have like this big disconnect so you have like this big disconnect, you know what I mean? And there's like a gym inside of the corporate headquarters, and no one uses it. And like the main job for all those people are just like data entering, and the company itself doesn't worry about the health of their employees. So then how can a company actually like promote health? Like, because, you know, you can make like separate thing, like, oh, this is marketing for this, but in reality, like, the core of it isn't healthy. And that's why this company is also going like kind of like flushing down. Like, I think they're like at their lowest this entire year. So I'm just putting it out there, like the core and the disconnect actually matters. And the third thing and the last thing I want to talk about is adaptability. For example, I'm making YouTube videos right now, right? But if a new company comes out and a new software is better, or like these videos aren't working anymore, I have to adapt. You know, before I was doing these videos, I was making videos about a whole bunch of random stuff. Like, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. And if I was just stubborn and dumb and stupid and just like in my feels about this, I would probably be doing the same videos and not these videos, because you kind of have to adapt to kind of what works. And if you want something that's bigger than me, for example, take a look at Kmart, take a look at Payless, take a look at Toys R Us. These are all companies that kind of like file for chapter 13, 11, and 7 bankruptcies. Like, it's real. If you don't adapt, people like Amazon are gonna keep adapting. People like Walmart are gonna keep adapting. These people are gonna keep growing because they know that the business is always changing. You know, the core might be the same, like just make money and provide value, but the way you do it is always gonna change, and the convenience level is always gonna change. Guys, it's a very simple video for today. I didn't want to go too far. I just want to talk about the responsibilities as being an entrepreneur and how important it is. Because if you become a great entrepreneur and you do an amazing job, you might be responsible for like 18,000 people being employed. And if those 18,000 people lose their job, then you're kind of responsible for that too. And by the way, if you make a company, please, 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 guys, try to make something around your company that teaches people financial freedom. And I get it. You might think that, oh my gosh, if I teach people how to become financially free, they're going to leave the company. No, it's not going to happen like that. People are going to stick around because they see that you're actually trying to help them. And believe me when I say this, I make these videos every single day. And I know a bunch of you actually watch these videos and actually learn something. But I know that also like around like 90% of you just come here, watch the videos, and then just like leave and then just keep doing the same thing. So that for that 10% of people that actually learn something, they're going to keep growing. For the other 90%, they're just going to keep coming and just watching videos that kind of procrastinate. So it's the same thing. So just keep sharing and keep sharing and keep growing. Guys, my name is TommyBryson. If you don't know me, you know me now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and do all that fancy stuff, because every single comment gets the video 1,000 views. If you don't believe me, go ahead and try it. Now, guys, please keep commenting down below, because I need more ideas for more videos, because we have a whole year left. And I'm running out of ideas. So I'll see you guys next time, and